व्याधि भक्ति पांच प्रकार के गीत भागवत में विस्तार
I told about Mukhya Karan, which is like most important reason. The Lilas that happen in Vaikuntha. All those Lilas are manifested in this world. Especially all the Lilas of Vaikuntha get manifested in this world. All these Leelas appear in this world. In the transcendental Golok Vrindavan, Krishna is enjoying a blissful life in transcendental world. The queens of Dwarka, which have mood of husband towards Krishna. The mood of real love is only manifested in the Golok Vrindavan. All type of rasas. Utkarshta, madhuryata, aswadan. There is Shringar Rasa, and the most important one is parakiya-bhava. There are two types of Shringar Rasa, sakhya and parakiya. Parakiya-bhava is more blissful than the sakhya-bhava. While having a divine meeting, meeting in sakhya-bhava is not very blissful as compared to parakiya-bhava. Parakiya-bhava is very deep and it is very rare. A thing that is rare is like more important. Generally it has more value. These moods are only manifested in Vraja. Parakiya-bhava can only be seen in Vraja and nowhere else. There are 4 symptoms of parakiya-bhava. What is the meaning of prakashtha? Absolutely. Like absolutely manifested. There are like 4 symptoms. It gets manifested to the like completely. In the heart of Srimati Radhika, parakiya-bhava is the manifest in the heart of Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radhika. Parakiya-bhava is like very beautifully manifested to the full in the heart of Srimati Radhika. Srimati Radhika also gives us a beautiful example of Mahabhav. It is also only manifested from Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radhika has manifested from half potency of Krishna. I've been seeing this katha for days. Like after listening to this again and again, it gets imprinted in your brains. Sambandhatmaka, there are like 2 types of sevas. A seva that's dependent on the type of relationship. And it happened that like there's like huge desire to serve, and that is like karmic seva. Another one is premamai seva. Like at first We identify what relationship we have, and then we decide in which mode we will serve. Depending on the relationship, we get type of seva. If you have a servant mood, dasya mood. If you have a friendship mood, sakhya mood, then there's like seva under the friendship, and there's vatsalya, and then there's madhurya bhav, and like shringar and other types of seva. So all sevas are different in different types of modes. So first you identify the relationship with the Lord, and then the seva is assigned. Sambandhatmika, sambandh means relationship. Like these all follow rules and regulations as well. Like everything is controlled in rules and regulation of the society. In Vaikuntha, Ayodhya, Dwarka, Mathura. What are these? Sambandhatmika. They all manifest Sambandhatmika Bhav. It's like Bhav which is manifested after identifying relationship. Only parakiya-bhava is very special. All types of bhavs can be seen in Dwarka, Mathura, Ayodhya, but parakiya-bhava is only available in Vraj, in Golok, Vrindavan. In the hearts of Braj Gopis, they have a deep love manifested in their hearts, deep and divine love. Lalita, they have like independent desire to meet Krishna. And the bhav in manjari is different. They have like complete one-pointed dedication in Srimati Radhika. They don't even desire to meet Krishna on any level. They are totally one-pointed towards Srimati Radhika. They are one-pointed devotion towards Srimati Radhika. All the feelings, all the bhavas of Srimati Radhika are manifested in the manjaris. There are 5 types of sakhis of Srimati Radhika: Nitya Sakhi, Pran Sakhi, Vitra Sakhi, and Pran Prish Sakhi. These are types of friends that Srimati Radhika has. Nitya Sakhi and Pran Sakhi, they also come under Manjari Bhav, because they have like one-pointed devotion through Srimati Radhika. We talk about this a lot in Harikathas. And then the other type of friends, sakhis. Lalita Vishakha, they come on Obhenishta. They have like faith towards Srimati Radhika and Sri Krishna, both of them. And Krishna and his Sakhi, they have one pointed faith towards Sri Krishna. Vrinda-Devi, they have like one pointed faith towards Sri Krishna. And the Krishna Nishta Sakhi, they have one pointed faith in Krishna. And then there's Radha Nishta. Manjaris have this, like one pointed devotion towards Srimati Radhika. Like having Nishta is the first step. A person who develops a Nishtha and then in Siddhi and the transcendental body, same mood gets manifested. So Paka means mature, another thing means immature. So in the immature state of bhajan, the kind of mood that you have while worshipping, while praying, while doing bhajan, when it gets mature, the exact same bhav will manifest in your heart. If someone is practicing devotional service with Krishna Nishta, having one pointed faith in Krishna, then exactly the same mood will be manifested when you're in maturity. So it's not like they don't serve Srimati Radhika. They serve both of them, but they are like more inclined and more interested in serving in Krishna. Lilas-Devi does serve the divine couple. All the sevas are divided. Everyone has their own seva. The most important seva is done by Vrinda-devi. When Vrinda, Purnamasi, Yogmaya. These are three forms of Vrinda-devi. In Nishant Lila, Vrinda-devi is known as Bhumi. She played a role. She played the most important role. In the morning, we do Mangal Aarti. We do Kirtan in Mangal Aarti. The most important is worshipping Vrinda-devi. Mangal Aarti is more about worshipping Vrinda-devi. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. This has been explained by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Vrinda-devi is the most important. The role played by Vrinda-devi from start to end in all Lilas, it's like very amazing and important. In Shringar Ras, everything is explained. It is very beautifully explained. Keshav Goswami Maharaj, he went in and wrote Mangal Aarti, and it is very beautiful. The Mangal Aarti is very beautiful. in Nishant's Leela, Vrinda-devi is, she wakes up the divine couple. Especially like after midnight. There's like a ras happening. So the divine couple take rest after ras. This is very beautiful explanation. Conditioned soul's mind is very puzzled. It's like full of lust, anger and ego. So it's not easy to understand these details. So you have to purify your hearts and then try to understand these katha. Krishna Paksha. So Vrinda-devi is known as Krishna Paksha. Nishtha, Vrinda ka. Krishna Nishtha. And the other is Abhay Nishtha. It's like they have faith towards Sri Krishna and Sri Radharani both. So there's like sakhis. There are like sakhis. Like 8 sakhis or they are extremely expert in serving the divine couple. What does Radha-Devi do? Okay, Lalita-Devi gives sweet leaves, which is known as pan, to the divine couple. And Vishaka-Devi is chamar. Tambul Seva. It's like pan. It's a like sweet Indian sweet dish. It's pan. It's done by Lalita-Devi. And what does Vishaka-Devi do? It's moving chamar that we use in Mangal Arti. Chitra-Devi manages clothes. After Radharani is taken bath, then Chitralekha assistant serves Srimati Radharani, messing up. And it's Rangadevi. Rangadevi, she sings very beautiful rags and melodies. There are 7 types of 7 musical notes. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. He uses very beautiful ragas and melodic combinations, and he's like please the divine couple. What does Sudevi do? She does jal seva, which is water. And there are like other instruments like tabla, tanpura, other musical instruments. What? Tungavidya she plays and manages other types of instruments like tabla, mridang, and all musical instruments. Huh? The last one is Lila. All these are very expert in doing their seva. They're very expert. Like I'm giving example. Like there is an eye specialist. Check the eyes. They would not check your hands or legs. Like eye specialist is very special for eye treatment, and they check eyes only. Similarly, these sakhis are like special in their own fields. They are experts in their fields. These Ashtasakhis are come in Abhay Nishtha, which means they have faith in both Radha and Sri Krishna. They have faith in both of them. And there's Radha-Nishtha. Manjaris come under this category. They have full one-pointed dedication towards Srimati Radhika. They are completely devoted to Srimati Radhika. They only desire to serve Srimati Radharani. They all are manifested with Srimati Radhika like her shadow. Like a place where Srimati Radhika is, then they are like with her shadow. Like there's an umbrella that people carry on a king. Like one who carry umbrella on the king. Like they walk with the king at all times. So do you understand or not? It's like the umbrella used while doing Abhishek. What does these sakhis do? Sometimes there's a place in Catravana in Vraja. So it's a unique type of forest in Vraja. So it's 3-4 kilometers away from Vrindavan. It's Catravana. And that place, Srimati Radhika is manifested in form of queen, and Krishna is holding this umbrella for Srimati Radharani, and all the sakhis are doing abhishek of Srimati Radharani. So that place is known as there are very beautiful Lilas in Vraja. Lokanath Das Goswami used to live at that place and do bhajan and sadhan. In Catravana, a very beautiful place. Like it was declared, who is the queen of Vraja? Who is the queen of Vraja? Srimati Radharani. It was declared at that place. Krishna was playing with his friends once, and then he reached that place. And Srimati Radharani was also playing with her friends, and she also came at that place. And both the groups started fighting with each other. Sakhis said, who is the king, queen of Vraja? They said Srimati Radhika. And the friends of Krishna said that Krishna is the king of Vraja. And the friends of Srimati Radharani said that Srimati Radhika is the queen of Vraja. So they both were fighting. What did the sakhis do? They defeated sakhas. Friends of Srimati Radharani defeated the friends of Sri Krishna, Sri Madhu Mangal. They were standing with Krishna. It's like one person in the right and one person in the left. They trapped them. They tied all of them. Krishna tried to hide away, and what did the sakhis do? They tied Krishna. And these are beautiful Lilas that manifest in Vraja. What did they do to Krishna? They tied both of his hands to the back. And they took him. They took Krishna like a prisoner to Srimati Radharani. And Srimati Radharani was sitting on a throne. All the friends of Krishna. What did she say? She said, Srimati Radharani said, like, what to do with friends of Krishna? Tie all of them upside down from the tree. Tie all of them upside down on the tree. The friends of Krishna was offering some sweets, like take some rasgullas. But instead of that, they used stones. And he said, I won't do anything like this again. They're very beautiful Lilas in Vraja. At the end, Krishna got defeated. Krishna was imprisoned, and the sakhis took Krishna like a prisoner to Srimati Radharani. This is a very beautiful Leela. And so, what do you want? What do you want? What desire do you have in? What does a king want? He wants the respect of a king. What does a king desire? They desire the rules and regulation and respect that is given to a king. So these are the Lilas manifest in Vraj. And at that place, Abhishek of Srimati Radharani was done by sakhis. Jeev Goswami Padhat has written a Granth, Madhav Mahotsav Granth. Krishna celebrated a huge festival for Srimati Radharani. He hosted a huge festival for Srimati Radharani. It is known as Madhav Mahotsav. That Granth is very beautiful. Madhav Mahotsav. The foundation of all this Lord Shiva recited this Harikatha to Goddess Parvati. That is where that is the source of this. Like Krishna is holding umbrella for Srimati Radharani. These are the Lilas. There are more Lilas. It's like stealing the Leela of stealing the flute. Like Krishna is known as a criminal. The Leela is very beautiful. Sakhas said that Krishna is the king of Vraj. And the sakhis say Srimati Radhika is the queen of Vraj. She's the queen of queens. So at the end, when Krishna is defeated, then Srimati Radharani is crowned as the queen. Like Raja Abhishek, it's like Abhishek and formalities that take place when a king is crowned or a queen is crowned. So that ceremony takes place. So everyone is assigned duties on that day. All the sakhis got like big roles and ministers. Lilas-Devi was becoming president. All the roles were assigned, like big roles, prime minister, president. They give nice positions to the sakhis. Like all the good positions and good minister roles were given to sakhis. The highest ones were given to sakhis. And what roles were assigned to sakhas? All the sakhas of Krishna were given the duty of being a normal soldier. They're like security guards. Havaldar,
आज्ञा पालन
like Havaldar, which is like a police constable which works under the police inspector, and all the sakhas were given a stick, and it's like they only follow orders. It's like he gives friends of Krishna the post of being a security guard. It's like they have to work. Like cleaning duties are given to sakhas. All of them were serving the queen. And Srimati Radharani gave her friends like good minister positions. Like and what role was given to Sri Krishna? Chowkidar. It's like police constable. Police constable who like watches the door. So they were wondering like, oh, we are giving like very low work, and Srimati Radharani gave her friends good post. Subalsak and Mangu Mangal were thinking, they were planning how to snatch away the minister position from them, from the friends of Srimati Radharani. They were like planning to fight and snatch away the power. With Krishna, Subal and Madhumangal, they all three were sitting and they were making plans. They were like, this is our one goal. Like, anyhow, we have to defeat this. So anyhow, we'll try and insult the Prime Minister. So they're like, the meeting of ministers will happen and we have to stop that meeting and disrespect the meeting, and then everyone will leave in ego. Everyone will give resignation. So that's why. So they wrote a letter and sent it to Srimati Radharani. They wrote a letter that my flute has been stolen. Then the meeting, Srimati Radharani called the meeting of all the ministers, and she said the police constable's flute has been stolen. In the meeting, Lalita-devi said that the post given to Sri Krishna, he's like a police constable. We should give him the job to clean. He's not capable to work as a policeman. A person who cannot protect his own flute, what will he work? How can he work as a policeman? He cannot protect anyone. He cannot even protect his own flute. Yeah. So his own flute is stolen, so he's not capable. So later then we said we should give Krishna the job of cleaning with broomstick. A person who cannot protect their own things, how can they protect other people? Vishakha-devi supported Lalita-devi's argument. So first the decision is suspend Krishna from the post of policeman, and then we'll see what to do. And then all the friends of Krishna were thinking, oh, all our planning and plotting has been failed now. This, like, all the odds are turned against us now. Then what Madhamangal did? So what Madhamangal did, he went sneaked behind to Radharani and put flute in her hairs. Srimati Radharani said, a person deserves punishment. Okay, we'll find who the culprit is, but first, the important matter is to find the flute. Where is the flute? All the other sakhis, Chatradi sakhis, they all stood up. They all were all thinking like, oh, who might have stolen it? So everyone was asking. They were like asking, who do you doubt? So it's like when an FIR in this world happens, it's like they ask, okay, who do you doubt? A person who comes to your house a lot, or who do you have doubts on, like who might have done it, who might have stolen it? Krishna said, I doubt. Krishna said, I doubt Lilas-Devi, she has stolen my flute. All the sakhis got angry after hearing. They're like, oh, he's blaming us. He's blaming the Prime Minister. They are accusing Prime Minister of stealing the flute. It's like a very huge position, and it's like a small piece of wood. Like, why would a Prime Minister steal a small piece of wood? Small piece of bamboo. There are like a lot of bamboo. We have a lot of big gardens of bamboo. Why would we come and steal a small piece of bamboo from you? You're only trying to disrespect me in this meeting. Like, okay, there are some things that are valuable to be stolen, but this piece of bamboo is not even valuable, and you are accusing Prime Minister of stealing that. So first of all, Krishna is not capable. He is not even capable to work as a police constable. Second thing, he's trying to disrespect Prime Minister, manhani. So there are like now 2 crimes under the belt of Krishna. Like, he's accusing Prime Minister. How dare he? Srimati Radharani said, okay, I'll solve all the cases with my one. Srimati Radharani said. But where is the flute? Tell me. Krishna said, I think Lilas-Devi has stolen the flute. Lilas-Devi felt disrespected. So in the meeting, they asked Lilas-Devi to give proof that she does not have. So she brought all her clothes and she showed her storage. There was no flute, and then she shaked her head and hairs, and then the flute fell down from her hairs. And then Lalita-devi said, I did not steal it. Like, who is the judge of the Supreme Court, Srimati Radharani? It's like, it's proven that Lalita-devi stole the flute. It came out from her hairs. It's like a flute was stolen and it was found in your hairs. Lalita-devi said, oh, I did not steal it. I think friends of Krishna put it in my hairs. They trapped me. Sakhas of Krishna are very intelligent. Very intelligent. They asked, like, where did this flute come from? So, okay, a prime minister has stolen the flute. First of all, this meeting should be adjourned. So they said, like change the cabinet of ministers. Your ministers are thieves. Srimati Radharani is the president, the queen. Like, all the sakhis of her were given like good post in cabinet of ministers, and Krishna's friend said, okay, now your cabinet of minister is stealing and it is proven that they are guilty, so now give them lower post and put us in the cabinet of ministers. Okay, ask them to take a pledge and like accuse and take a shapat. Krishna's friends and Srimati Radharani asked Krishna's friends to take a pledge, and it's like a way of bringing out truth with honesty. And all the sakhas were scared. Then they asked her, okay, pledge and say that you did not stole the flute and did not trap me. Then all the sakhas started to run away then. Tell them to pledge, like they have not created a trap and they have not like stolen the flute themselves. So, but they created a trap, so they started to run away. So all the quarrels keep on happening. Then everyone decided, okay, the divine couple, both of them will sit on the throne now. This is very beautiful Leela. Now Sri Krishna and Sri Radha both are on the throne. And then there's Vamshi-cori-lila. When Krishna is pretending to sleep, Srimati Radharani and her friend steal the flute from Krishna when he's pretending to sleep. This is Vamshi-cori-lila. There's also beautiful explanation in this. The flute of Krishna has been stolen, gopis took it. Krishna is also very intelligent. he takes away a ring of Srimati Radharani. So while talking to Srimati Radharani and talking about love, he stole a ring from Srimati Radharani. Krishna is very intelligent. Krishna manifested in Samasaki Roop. So he went there in form of a woman and a sakhi, and he went to Srimati Radharani and said, "Oh, she said, oh, you know how beautiful Krishna is. I cannot live without having darshan of him." After that, the other Sakhi says, "Oh, this is new one, and she's dying to see Krishna." They said, "Srimati Radhika, do one thing. You have flute of Krishna. You have flute of Krishna. You stand up in a 3-bendfold form, and she can have darshan of Krishna." So Srimati Radharani stands up in 3-fold bend form, and then Krishna, who was in role of a friend, Krishna, who was like playing another role of a friend, he saw Srimati Radha and he was like, "Oh wow, this is very nice." And then slowly he snatched the flute. So he got his flute back. And after snatching his flute back, he returned the ring that he stole from Srimati Radharani. So these are the beautiful Lilas that happen. Madrika means like a very beautiful ring. So they're like both a divine couple is on the throne. You've seen at the time of Gurudev, like all the Brajvasis used to do drama and act these in like short theatres, act these Leelas. Like they were very beautiful acting done by Brajvasis. When you live in Braj and do bhajan, beautiful mood gets manifested in your heart. There was a devotee in Vrindavan. She used to perform very beautiful Leelas and acting. So at the time of Janmashtami and Radha-Ashtami, she performed really nice plays. Slowly everything has diminished. Everything is like fading away with time. At that time after the Janmashtami, all the Leelas of Braj were like acted by people. There were very few people who could understand the bhav of Gurudev. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spread the message of Srimati Radharani and like feeling her feelings. Now it is very rare who can feel Guru's bhav. They're very beautiful bhavs. At the time that Leela is manifested, then like playing it in theater and drama, it's really nice. They're very beautiful. Like everyone, like it depends on the time. So around Mahaprabhu's appearance, they perform some Leelas of Mahaprabhu and his life. And when Janmashtami, Radha-Ashtami, like it's Janmashtami, Krishna's appearance day, and if you're performing Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then it's not, it's not matching to the time. So it's not, it does not make sense. So on Krishna Janmashtami, so have people show people the Leela of birth of Krishna, and on time of Radha-Ashtami, express the Leelas of Srimati Radharani, birth Leela of Srimati Radharani. That is matched and that makes sense. That is good. Amara Kunja Sajabo. So on Radha-Ashtami it looks very beautiful. Depending on the situation, all the Leelas should be connected with the situations. People do different things at different times, but I'm not saying no to it, but it does not make sense and doesn't feel nice. So it should be connected with the situation and the day. It's like season. So you use AC in summers and you use big blankets in winter. So in summer you drink like cold curd lassi, and when it's winter and if you drink some lassi which is very chilled, then it doesn't make sense, right? So we have to think what Leela we are going to express. Like if you are the director, then you have to decide what you are playing. So it's like, around the nursing appearance day you're performing Ram Leela. It doesn't make sense at all. So everything has to be balanced and connected. True or not? Like show Krishna Leelas on Janmashtami. Like around the days of Janmashtami, show some Leelas of birth of Krishna. They're like very beautiful Leelas in Vraja. Radha-Ashtami is coming. Like pick a Leela from Madhav Mahotsav. It's like Madhav Mahotsav. Madhav is name of Krishna, but in that Granth, Abhishek of Srimati Radharani is happening. I'm saying at the time of Gurudev, there was like a lot of dramas and short acts and skits that plays during around Janmashtami and Radha-Ashtami. Gurudev used to ask disciples and give disciples his suggestions about what the devotees were planning. They're like very beautiful Leelas. The time is up now. Is it good or not? A listener is like a soft soil. It's like a soft soil, you can shape it as you want. That is a listener. It's like you can decide the form of soft soil. So a listener is like that. So there is no problem in any listener, viewer, audience. So everything depends on the director. So Radha Ashtami is coming, and it's like very nice time to read Madhav Mouths of Granth. Gurudev used to encourage Western people a lot. Western people used to perform really nice acts and short skits, and Gurudev was really pleased. In Parikrama also they perform very nice Lilas. Gurudev loved it. He really encouraged Western devotees by his heart. There are 4 Leelas written by Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad. They are very beautiful Leelas, very beautiful festivals. There is a story in Vraja where Radharani keeps a fast. It's like a special month where she takes bath in Yamuna river. Srimati Radhika was going to take bath in Yamuna river, and Jatila was thinking that why in such sunlight and such summer, why is Srimati Radharani going to Yamuna to take a bath in such hot day? She thought like she's just fooling us to go and meet Krishna. So Srimati Radharani went in the morning, and Jatila started following Srimati Radharani. So after following her, she was thinking, where does Radharani go? Does she actually take bath in Yamuna, or is she going to meet Krishna? So she went and asked Ma Yashoda, like, where is Krishna? And then Yashoda said, Krishna has went to take bath in Yamuna. Then Jatila was like, oh yes, now I will catch them both. I will catch them red-handed. What did Jatila do? She started walking alongside the Yamuna river. So they used to meet around. So it's like it's confirmed now. Radharani is also taking bath in Yamuna, and Krishna is also taking bath in Yamuna. So I will catch them, both of them, together. So Rajamandri came out, and she saw, oh, Jatila is coming. All the sakhis became very alert after listening to the name of Jatila. All of the sakhis got scared with the name of Jatila. They're like, oh, she'll catch the divine couple now. Krishna said, don't worry. He said, don't worry, I'll manage it. Krishna came out. And he manifested a form of Abhimanyu, who was the husband of Srimati Radharani. went to Jatila and he said, "Where are you going?" Then Kutila came to the Vastra Abhimanyu and she said like, she was like, your wife, she takes bath and she makes an excuse of taking bath in Yamuna, but she goes to meet Krishna. So there's like Kutila. So she said like, definitely they both are like Radha and Krishna are meeting and I will go and catch them today. And then Abhimanyu said like, Krishna is in the form of Abhimanyu, and Abhimanyu said like, okay, I'll do one thing. I'll go to Mathura and come back. I'll go to Kans and file a complaint to Kans. And Kans will use all his army. Kans will use his army and beat Krishna and his family. Like, I'm going to Kans, the king of Mathura. So this is like a matter of household. Do not spread like small matters of household in all the public. Like, you first go and see what's happening. Just go and see first. And this is how Krishna managed the situation. Krishna went to Javat. He was in the form of Abhimanyu, and he went to Jatila and said, "See, Krishna will come, definitely. Krishna will come and he will take my form. Do not let him enter," he said to Jatila. What did they do then? Then Krishna went upstairs, because he was in form of Abhimanyu, right? So he went upstairs. And Kutila went near the Yamuna and saw no one was there. Krishna wasn't there. And the friends of Srimati Radharani were saying that we are taking baths. Krishna has not come here. We have not seen Krishna today. So at that place, the necklace of Krishna was lying there. Kutila said, "Why is the necklace here?" He said, "Oh, it is normal necklace. It's not a big deal. Krishna did not come here today." So Radharani went home and she met Krishna, because Krishna was in form of Abhimanyu, right? So they both went on terrace and they were talking. And Jatila said, "Krishna will come in form of Abhimanyu." So because as Krishna in form of Abhimanyu said to Jatila that Krishna will take Abhimanyu's form and come home, so Jatila and Kutila took sticks and broomsticks in their hand, and they were standing at the door waiting for Abhimanyu. So the real Abhimanyu came and they both started accusing him. They're like, "You are Krishna, you are in form of Abhimanyu," whereas Krishna was on the terrace with Srimati Radharani. So this is the beautiful Leela. These are the beautiful Leelas. Like, do drama short skits depending on the time and situations. Like, so Yashoda sent a package to Srimati Radharani's house. And what was in that package? It was Sri Krishna as a baby. So these are very beautiful Leelas. So these Leelas should be performed depending on the situations and time. Jai Gurudev. It's good to play skits and dramas of Leelas.